All right, kindergarten, last time we were here, we made some painted papers using our complementary colors. Remember, complementary colors are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. So I have blue and orange. You might have red and green, or you could have yellow and purple. It just depends on what you painted. Now you're getting your papers back like this. I've already cut them in half for you. One paper has your circle prints on it. The other paper has your texture lines on it. What we're gonna do to make our monsters inspired by the Color Monster story is we're first gonna start with our background. The background is what goes on behind the picture. So are we making a monster yet? If you said no, good job. We're doing the background. So you're gonna get a black piece of paper. You are going to write your name and your teacher's initial on the back, and then you're gonna flip it over. We're gonna take whichever paper has our circle prints on it, and we're gonna glue it to our black paper. When we glue it, we wanna glue it so that we can see some of the black paper on all 4 sides of the artwork. So if I glue it like this, that's a little bit crooked. So I want to make it like the black paper is a picture frame for my lovely artwork I made. So when I'm ready to glue my paper down, I'm gonna flip it over to the back side. I'm going to make sure that my glue is open by twisting the cap, the orange cap, not the white cap, the orange cap. So orange cap, twist down, glue is closed. Orange cap, twist up, glue is open. My rule is dot, dot, not a lot. So I'm going to make some dots on the back of my paper. I'm going to go around the edges. I'll do some in the middle. Now, when I do the glue, my tip of my glue touches my paper. I don't hold it up here and do dots like this. That's not gonna work. Because then my dots, like that dot's too big. I want to touch my paper and do dots like that, okay? When I'm done, I'm ready to flip my paper over. I need to carefully turn it over. And before I set it down, I'm gonna make sure I can see black on all 4 edges, and I can. And then I'm going to press it into place, and I'm gonna hold it down there for a second so it has a chance to stick. Press, 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 press. All right. I can set this out of the way now, and I'm gonna get my other color, and I'm going to make my monster. I want my monster to be really, really big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line that goes from almost the very top of my paper all the way down to the bottom. And then I'll make a diagonal line, that's his ear, a straight line, a diagonal line, and one more straight line. So he's got 2 ears, and this is his body. We're gonna get to give him a face and everything in a minute. I'm gonna take my black Sharpie, and I'm gonna give my monster some fuzzy lines. So we're gonna make some nice black squiggly lines for my monster. I'm just gonna go over the lines that I already made and give my monster a face. We're gonna use white paper for our monster's eyes and our teeth. So to complete my monster's eyes, I'm just going to take my black Sharpie and put 2 small circles in the middle of my white circles. Then I can glue, using just a dot like we talked about on our background, my eyes down. 1 little dot will make them stick. Then using my Sharpie, I can give my monster a mouth, and I can use my leftover paper to make some teeth for my monster. I need 1 little dot of glue, and I can use that to glue my teeth to my monster's mouth. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my monster out. I do not need to cut every single squiggly line. Instead, I'm just going to cut right above my line so I can still see my black squiggles, but I don't have to cut a zigzag line. Now I need to decide where to put my monster on my background. So I'm going to make it so that he lines up with the bottom of the black paper, so right here. So his bottom half is going to line up with the bottom of the black paper. Now he might have an ear that hangs off the top, and that's okay. So we want to line his bottom up with the bottom of the paper, and I will use my glue to put a little bit of glue all over the back of my monster. Then I will stick him in place. Just like when I did my background, I want to press and hold my monster in place so that the glue has a chance to stick. The last thing I need to do to complete my monster is to make a pattern around the black border using crayons. This will add a little bit more interest to my picture and complete the artwork.